Oh wait, I'm agitated crane, and we are up here or down here, I'm not sure. So I decided to go here below. However, I want to go there with Gale, who
Right away.
doesn't have flight. Can he do it with Misty Step? Sorry. Also, I did manage to... Oh, no, can't do it with Misty Step. Can he change prepared spells? He can, on the fly. No Witch Bolt, but I want flight. Where do I have flight? Grant flight. Perfect. There we go. Fly down here. And come here below. His Arcana is +9. So I think that should be significant improvement
On it.
to what we had previously. There we go. Now, quickly loot everything.
Nasty surprise. Caution is warranted here.
No one stopped me yet.
Also, we will have to disarm this shit.
Can't
Come
slow
here.
down. What's that?
Okay, that is a disarm. And we get high security vault key. I had arcane barrier, okay.
Seek and you shall find me.
I'm gonna... Did I save? I mean, there is probably no point saving. I don't think. So, fuck it. We won't. We probably should. Let's save.
As you wish.
No, wait. Wait for saving. Save successful, and now let's try to get this. So I have to roll 11 plus. Still quite a high roll, actually. Oh, that is disappointing. And it's my understanding I cannot try again, right? Well, I also got killed, apparently.
Well, not as bad as it could have.
Direct me.
Yeah. I'm gonna reload. I'm gonna be like really shitty with this game since it is really shitty with me. Basically, this is a payback for Lizel nonsense, where I had to roll 30, then 18, and in the end it didn't fucking matter. So I'm just gonna be rerolling this shit until I get the result that I want. Actually, you know what? I'm even going to bring Shadowheart here, and I'm gonna be doing guidance on him. That's the way I'm gonna be playing this.
Let's try this way.
Actually, can I cast flight on her? Hold on. Go back up.
Try.
Then go out here, and I think she's right here, right?
Forthwith.
Yeah, she's supposed to be right here. So I want to do flight, and I want to cast it on her. Can I do that?
There is work to do.
Or can I... or is it... or do I not see her, supposedly?
Elminster's not around, so might as well.
Yep. I can't see her. This is so fucking annoying. Okay. This is really so fucking annoying. You know what? I can reload all the way here, right? So I'm gonna do that. It is... I don't like this, but the game is not giving me a choice. It's it just, you know, it's a waste of resources, and it's not like it's a waste of resources because the game mechanic is kind of stupid. You cannot look up to see your other character. Your other character cannot can use only one spell to move downstairs. I mean, all of that is just...
Be wary. This place is
oh my
trapped.
fucking god. That's not what I wanted.
Better not be cursed.
We wanted to go below. Go. Then I think this one is
Be wary.
with traps, so we can disarm it. Very close, by the way. Okay, so key. Key.
Need to find a way forward.
Scroll. Sorcerous Sandris Mystery Door Key. Okay.
Excellent choice.
Now,
My pleasure.
you and Shadowheart
Still have to keep pushing.
come here.
Salutations.
Now Gale. Change spells. Okay. Learn all of this, just in case. Then remove Witch Bolt. Get Flight. Cast Flight. On yourself. And cast Flight on... okay, I don't know why... I wasn't paying attention to spell levels, I guess. Doesn't matter. Does not matter, I say. Vaults? No, not vaults. Clean up. Below. Okay.
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
So, the reason I was complaining about flight was because by default it is 3rd level spell. However, if you cast it with 4th level, you can add additional target. So I wasted 3rd level spell slot because if I used 4th level right away, I would have been able to cast it on 2 people.
Let's get on with it.
But yeah, so just I'm really bad with this spell economy, I
Ready and
guess.
willing.
Save again. I'm gonna be save scamming this room. Guidance. Okay, now I have to roll at least 10, right? There we go, finally. Robe of the Weave. You gain bonus to spell save DC and spell attack rolls. That's nice. Whenever the wearer succeeds on saving throw against a spell, they regain hit points. It's kinda okay. Well, I mean, it's better than what we currently have. There we go. We now have fancy robe. And we need fancy stuff as well. By the way, if he has this, why was his equipment that was on him so shitty? I do not understand this. Oh, I can get. Okay, we will reload. I know this is not very sportsmanship-like, if you will, and maybe it is against the like my personal rules that I set up previously, but I'm just too pissed with the game at this point. You know, sorry, I think I just. And not because of any issues in this tower specifically. It's just that I spent a lot of time going through this place, disarming traps, looting books, all this stuff. So it's kind of like at this point I just want those things, and it's annoying that if you don't roll arcane check, you basically get fucked over. You can't try again. You don't have any like disables, dispels, and anything like that. Just one roll, and if you don't have it, you're done. Markohegeshkir. This is like an artifact quality, or what the fuck is this? Jesus. Arcane enchantment. You gain bonus to spell save, DC, and spell attack rolls. Arcane battery. Alleviate the arcane burden of spellcasting with the power of this staff. The next spell you cast doesn't cast a spell slot. That is insane. And then Kareska favor. Imbue yourself with elemental energy sourced from the draconic goddess Kareska. Whatever the fuck that means. I'm just gonna equip this. See, we haven't
The path less traveled.
we haven't had the necromancy stuff for a long time. That's kind of disappointing. Okay, how do we leave this place? Oh, there are some cabinets and display cases here as well.
Let's move.
So hold on, what if I decide to... that's security, that's not what we want. Vaults. Clean up.
Light on my feet.
What if I decide to try clean up again? No. I was hoping that it will remove this this gas, but apparently no, that's not what we want. What is it? Cloud kill? Oh yeah, that's not good. Okay, hold on. Disengage again. Display case. Folly of Karsus. Nice. Hold on. Pick up. Ow. There we go.
No traps, please.
Okay, that should do it.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Oh! She's here as well, somehow. Okay.
No time
In
to
that
rest.
case, do we go to Vaults then?
Let's see.
Or you know what, actually? We can just go to camp. We are not gonna be camping, but I think this is the place to resolve
Have to
stuff.
keep going.
So, Gale, are you happy with our new books?
First in my heart.
The Annals of Karsus. The preamble to a civilization's downfall, committed to parchment by the very hand that wrought its destruction. The truth of the crown, I hope. All that stands between us and enlightenment is the turn of a page.
Sure. Give him the book about the Deadly Hollows.
This isn't what I expected. This is much more. The Crown of Karsus. And this is no mere journal. It contains Karsus's original plans for the crown's construction. His designs for godhood.
The design for self-destruction, more like. Didn't this crown kill Karsus?
Not exactly. It was what he did with it that sealed his fate, and, for a time, that of magic itself. The crown was merely the means. The book states that the crown and netherstones were originally one construct, seemingly sundered at the moment of Karsus's downfall. If we can collect the crown's setting and the 3 netherstones, and with the correct invocation of certain spells and gestures detailed in these notes, I think I could reforge it.
To what end?
To every end you can imagine, and 1,000 more beyond. Just think of it. The power of the gods in mortal hands at last would be free of doctrine and dogma, confined only by the limits of our imaginations. I promise you, the gods will never grant us such a blessing, no matter how much we worship and adore them.
And you think Mystra will let you do this?
I don't know. Ao does not look kindly on gods meddling in mortal affairs. She may have no choice but to stand by and let events unfold. Even with the fate of the world at stake, she had little more to offer me than the means of blowing myself up at a more convenient time. She's done nothing to help us. Mystra wanted the brain obliterated because of this crown. She fears a world in which such power is beyond her control, ready to be claimed by Karsus's successor.
Um, thing is, right? I may be misremembering, but doesn't he have the orb in his chest? So shouldn't he comment on this as well? Or was it not the entire orb that he found? Was it just a fragment? Or did the orb blow up and the fragment ended up in his chest? I don't remember his backstory too well, sadly, because I guess I mean, I actually kind of like Gale, but I just don't like playing wizards, so that's why I'm not playing him much. Anyway, I thought you were past this kind of temptation, Gale. You know exactly where such overreaching leads.
Neither of us can know what truly may be if we don't at least try. Potential is nothing in itself. Just a fleeting dream unless we drag it into the waking world. Please, at least think on it. Powerful as he was, Karsus lacks some advantages I can lay claim to. I know Mystra intimately, and I carry a fragment of the weave itself within my body. Karsus achieved many things, but he never managed that. A long road lies ahead before the crown comes into our possession. All I ask for now is that you do not dismiss this possibility out of hand. Please, at least think on it.
I'm actually with him on this. Not because of some idea of godhood. I'm pretty sure that's not happening. But I would like to know what the fuck will happen if we do this. But Karsus failed, so I'm pretty sure he will fail as well. So as much as I would like to try it, I don't think it will work. And but maybe it would work. Would this game be crazy enough to make Gale like one of the new gods and pretend like this is fine, like this is not canon, but like change D&D lore for so much, basically? I won't stand in your way. Let's go with this.
This is no passing whim. Trust me. If I can obtain that crown, it will affect us all. It's not a decision I'll take lightly. It's our future that I'm thinking of. Can't rely on anyone else to do it for us. For now, we've learned all we can. Here's your tome back. It proved to be even more valuable than I ever could have imagined. For both of us.
No. Out of nowhere, Elminster. Hold on. Before I jump to Elminster, I want to read some stuff. The Red Knight's final stratagem. Before her time as an exarch of temples and goddess of strategy, the Red Knight was a paladin most devout. She toured armies the world over as both student and teacher, and thus was she elevated by temples to her current status. Those pages contain that of her which was left on the material plane after her ascension. Just gain some experience. I guess. That's it, really? Okay. Archiad Codex. The pages are covered in esoteric symbols and strange runes, some indecipherable but some strangely familiar. Your eyes are drawn to one page describing a long-lost book, The Necromancy of Thay. There are secrets of life and death known only to the Red Wizards. Committing such secrets to parchment is a risk they are loath to take, lest the unworthy gaze upon them. Who better then to guard their secrets than the spirits of the jealous dead themselves? Does this mean I'm gonna be fighting ghosts now? To look upon the necromancy of Thay is to risk a madness at the hands of its spirit, but the wise traveler who can read the line between life and death will find knowledge witnessed by precious few mortals. The rest of the entry details the precautions and risks associated with reading the text, but lays out a clear path to unraveling the secrets contained in this tome. Scroll of Artistry of War. Oh. And we are cursed by Warped Arcana. That's, I don't think that's a problem. I'm pretty sure we can ask Shadowheart to uncurse us. Right?
What am I to do?
There we go.
Still breathing.
Nice.
Despite everything.
Let's come back here. And on the way we have a Folly of Karsus. This ancient water-damaged tome is largely illegible except for the following. Did Karsus, mystic autodidact, in all his vainglory disdainful as ever of received wisdom, proclaimed that crisis bound he would safeguard the magic tapestry of all wizardry by supplanting the failing wave god Mystra with another immortal guardian, wiser and stronger of mind. Who could that be? Asked Netherese, amazed, and Karsus gave them reply, Who but I? Have I not mastered all spells that are known, and divers others that are not? Have I not forged this crown, thrice finialet, that shall convey into my brain-mind all the enchanted wisdom of Netheril? Yea, indeed, and of Mystra herself, it shall be so. Canst do but wait, implored Lord Shadow, until... Wizard's task list. Tasks for which I require 8. Sweeping out the main hall, removing Ramazith personal effects from my chambers, placing such valuable tomes as the Annals of Karsus in the Karsus Vault for safekeeping. If Miklaur cannot handle such simple matters, I ought to replace him with an animated armor or 2. So was Ramazith a wizard in previous game, maybe? Officious note. Miklaur, Master Lorokan has requested his tome of divination spells be brought to the basement. He must focus without interruption in order to see the unseen. Since you refuse to speak to me since the incident with the ape, I have no choice but to make my requests in writing. Was it from? Wompter. Do I know Wompter? A note from Wompter. Miklaur, as you refuse to speak to me following the incident with the three-eyed man, I have no choice but to make my requests in writing. Master Lorokan instructs you to bring his newly acquired lamp, the one with the djinn, to the vault, and store it behind the protective wall. God Damn it. It is 40 dangerous to be left on display in the shop proper. Vault behind the protective wall. Fuck. There is a gin there somewhere. I have to find it now. A cautious treatise on the power of the Shadow Wave. The author talks about the formation of the Shadow Wave as a counterpart to Mystra's Wave. The Shadow version is in some ways more potent as a source of magic, but it's also unreliable and volatile. Har, Mistress of Shadow, has a much more fickle nature than Mystra, and according to the author, this manifests as a seemingly broad and dangerous position as a vigilant, dangerous to those who tap into her font for arcane access, that is. There is Shadow Weave now? Okay. How? I don't want to go through the vault again.
Elminster?
Oh, hello, my boy. No, don't mind me. I'm just enjoying a lungful of Baldurian air.
Is this
There's a
Orin?
distinctive aroma, though perhaps not one worthy of bottling. I hear you've been browsing in the most esteemed of emporiums, sorcerous sundries. Indulge my curiosity. What wonders did you discover there?
You don't seem all that surprised to see Gale alive and well.
I trusted he would be sensible enough to exercise caution in this matter and to seek the truth. By now, you are aware of the evil we are up against. Karsus' pestilent crown, the very tool with which its eponymous creator unmade an empire and magic itself. Perhaps now you understand what is at stake here, my boy. Though what Mystra asked of you was extreme, it was not without merit, nor demanded lightly.
What are you saying? Or rather, what are you not saying?
Mystra knows you defied her, Gale. Well, of course she knows. She's Mystra. She bids you come to her holy shrine in the Stormshore Tabernacle. There, she will grant you an audience at last.
Okay, so maybe she's not Orin. He's not Orin. You should meet her.
I'm curious enough to make the attempt. All right. An audience with the mother of magic, it is.
Perhaps that should have been your mission right from the start. Trust in yourself. Trust in the weave, if you are willing. Trust in Mystra. There is a conclusion yet to be written in this sorry tale, Gale of Waterdeep. And yours is the quill that will write it.
Okay. So, Gale, you okay with this?
Private word would be nice.
So all it took to get Mystra's attention was to learn how to reforge an artifact that once destroyed her. It's obvious when you stop to think about it.
What do you think she wants to say?
Well, I doubt it's an apology for asking me to die on her behalf. Whatever it is. If it's important enough to send Elminster, we can be damn sure she's serious. This is a conversation that's long overdue on both sides. I owe it to her to hear her out. Come what may afterwards.
Agree. We will go there.
After you.
Now, also for some reason, Mizora wants to speak with us. What's happening with Mizora? Why does she want to speak with us? Nightsong is not here.
I've had my eye on you. Hot as brimstone, jagged as lightning, and seething like the river Styx. But there's something missing, isn't there? You're hungry for pleasures beyond this plane. Something more satisfying than mortal flesh, blood, and bone.
Oh. Words of temptation, the kind used by a patron seeking a pact.
I am positively full up on warlocks, and you are already claimed. What I offer is free for your taking. The ecstasy of agony, the pain of the damned, distilled into pure bliss. Beyond every climax you've known, the little death writ large. Smile, and I'll come to you when you put your head down to rest. I will sate your most forbidden lusts.
Oh my god, kinky.
Or don't, and know the eternal ache of the unknown and the unanswered.
What's the catch?
The same thrills I offer you. Some experiences are better when shared.
Surely Shadowheart wouldn't mind. I am tempted. Can we get Shadowheart involved as well?
Then we'll keep it our little secret. Hand to beating heart.
Do I risk getting hellish STDs? I shall risk it.
Tonight, then. Be ready.
Well, okay. Ooh. Tarhiat Vigor. Okay. Well, we had a curse, but then we removed it. Is it because I have that vigor? No, that's a different, unrelated stuff, I think. Yana, anything new? Do you want to comment on Elminster? No, you don't care about anything.
Poor Gale. I hope he knows that a goddess abandoning him needn't be the end. I know from experience.
Okay, Will. They gonna talk? Are you guys gonna talk? No? Not talking? I guess not talking. Okay. Will?
Mystra wants to meet Gale. Impressive. The only thing a god's ever offered me is a cold shoulder.
Okay. So. We go together to Vaults, then? And we try to find a djinn. Where is the rest of the people? Now, the djinn is somewhere behind a wall. Where is the wall that I missed? It's in the walls, right? So
Anything of use?
apparently I missed those scrolls. Not anymore. We have a button. I think that's just open that door there. Oh my god, okay. And then we go further. There. Nothing here. Nothing here. I mean, it has to be somewhere through Silverhand, right? Nothing. Okay, let's to be sure and check Elminster's Vault and Karsus Vault and see. Walls. Nothing there. Apparently missed this chest. Howbreaker. Oh, it was invisible. Oh my god. Ignores bludgeoning resistance. It's actually a nice weapon. Okay. Scrolls. So it has to be through Silverhand somehow. Let's go again through evocation. It lowered the lever and we opened the Elminster Vault. However, there is then Foresight, Invulnerability, and Gate. Let's go with Foresight first. That takes us back. So Silverhand. Evocation. And Foresight didn't work, so Invulnerability. Nope. Silverhand. Evocation. Gate. Gate worked. Abjuration, Transmutation, Evocation, Illusion, Abjuration. Hold on, what is this? We were here before already, right? So it was just sent me back a little bit. Evocation. Gate. Okay, strange. Illusion. Illusion. So illusion just kicks us out. Abjuration is where Karsus was. Right? Yeah. So if we go to demon, we get kicked out. Silver Hand. Abjuration. Demon Wild. Silver Hand. Abjuration. Shadow. Illusion. Silver Hand. So both evocation and abjuration have like a door that will send us back to this room. And then transmutation just sends us back here. What if I try to do this? Ha! Gilded chest. Is this where the lamp is? No, that's where Hellfire Great Axe is. Thermodynamo. Do I have this? The same axe? Or maybe like similar axe? So hold on, if this works, would this work on transmutation as well? No. Store it behind the protective wall. The one with the chain to the vault. I feel like there is a password in Silver Hand room. What if I go to evocation room? The illusion door actually had hit points, right? Like this one, for example, also had hit points. This one is wish room. So shouldn't it have like a...
Unlock hereby the path to the Elminster Vault.
Send to camp, send to camp, send to camp. And there we go, we are no longer encumbered. Hold on, send this to camp as well. This. Foresight and vulnerability. Gate. We walked through all of them, right? Foresight. Yeah, I have no clue what to do here. Maybe this lever? Because I actually missed this one. So we have one here. So if we go to Silverhand, and let's say I go to Transmutation. No, no change. Yeah, I have no clue what where this gen would be. And I mean, I mean,
Can't give up now. How much further can I go?
let's go through the portal, I guess. And let's leave through the door.
You've wandered into a forbidden area. You sense it might be time to leave.
Okay, I leave. Just close it. I'm thinking maybe this here to be a place to look into.
Looking ahead.
It's not red. I'm just gonna save quickly and try to open this.
Bet I can crack that open.
Get some guidance. There we go.
You've set foot in a restricted area. A swift exit may be in order.
Okay, okay. Ah! Path to Karsus. I bet you there is path to Elminster as well.
Breathe deep and move. Can't risk being in open view.
close it. There we go. Now, let's loot it blind. Necromancy, sure. Path to Karsus. Wizards of Note. What's interesting though is that we do not really have
No traps.
like a path to Elminster or anything like that. Necromancy. No school of magic has been more maligned than that of necromancy, often believed to be the school of sadists. The school of necromancy rather explores the balance between the animating force of life and destruction of death. I think we read this before. As with any magic, necromancy seeks to manipulate natural forces to the desire of its wielder. In this respect, it is no different from evocation or transmutation. Reversal, corruption, destruction. Key concept: sapping, chilling, inflicting, enfeebling. Yeah, we read it before. Path to Karsus. From the hand of Ramazith. What glimpse of magic's true import might Silverhand proffer? Take the promised hand and watch abjuration cross its palm, for you too shall need protection from the purge of Silver's fire. Only through its flames will Karsus' path be fit to follow. Yeah, I'm kinda get that this is like a hint to how to unlock the vault, but it's so easy to go through the entire vault that I'm not sure this is important. Nor that it was needed. But another problem that I have is the fact that I couldn't figure out where the djinn is. Never forget the importance of spell components for casters of every make and kind. Verbal, somatic, and material components must all be utilized correctly, meaning one must be certain not to fall victim to silencing or restraining, which would prohibit one from casting one's intended spell. Must be certain, I think. This book appears to be a bespoke edition, not mass-printed like others in the series. A note is affixed to the front page. Dear Sir, though I appreciate your attempt to contribute to our popular series, I'm afraid we are not accepting reader submissions at this time. Furthermore, I would recommend our fact-checker, Hope Candor, for your personal employee should you wish to attempt to publish this volume under a different name elsewhere. Kind regards, Embra Coil. Okay, so Laurakan is really
Seen re-entering a forbidden area. Apparently it's becoming rather tiresome.
ah, come on. Right, I will go.
Moving
They so upset people. Anyway. Yeah, so what I was talking about, that Luarakan that doesn't seem to be that that crazy magician. Not only did he have shitty loot, but he also was fairly easy to fight off. I think he was also like 8th level compared to what level I am. And yeah. Right, so now we want to go to To here, Stormshore Tabernacle. It's here, right? Yeah. And Mystra is here.
Since I stood before her in a place like this.
So, Mystra?
There she stands, just as Elminster promised. Mystra, goddess of the weave, mother of all magic.
The old man wasn't lying. She's opened the summoning channel. Can't you feel it?
I
That's
cannot.
right. The very air around the statue crackles with magic. It sets your teeth on edge.
A stream of pure, undiluted weave. I only have to reach out, and it will carry me to Mystra, wherever she may be.
Go on then, Gale. We'll be here waiting for you when you're finished.
Time was, I'd have given my right arm for a chance to speak with Mystra again. The left one, too. Maybe a knee.
I don't think she's that kind of goddess.
Thankfully not. Though she's not been averse to demanding the odd human sacrifice in recent days, has she? When I pictured this moment, I thought I'd feel more in control. Yet, here I am, with palms sweatier than a bugbear's armpit. I always wonder what being nervous would feel like. I hate it.
Do you know what you're going to say to her?
During my time locked away in Waterdeep, I prepared a quite comprehensive speech for her on the subject of our former relationship and the manner in which it ended. Alas, recent events have rendered the majority of it moot, so I'm going to have to improvise. Unless you have any words of wisdom to impart before I go.
You are not taking me with you?
The summoning channel Mystra has provided is one only I can enter. No matter how much I prefer not to face her alone.
I don't think he should seek forgiveness. Well, the thing is, right, so he did... I do remember from his background that he... So he was like a promising wizard, and she kind of liked him, and I think she spoke to him even like in person, like in disguise or whatever, or maybe not disguise, but basically there was some. They were in love, but then he decided to research some forbidden knowledge or whatever, and she punished him, and since then they haven't spoken. So I don't think it's about forgiveness. Definitely not threaten her, and I do want him to go there, so it's either don't give anything away, just find out what she has to say, or try... Okay, you know what? Try to cure the orb. Because it's not good that he has a nuke in his chest, right? Seek her forgiveness.
You're right. A heartfelt apology is the surest way to a goddess's heart, and her favor. I pray that she'll be in a forgiving mood. If she weren't the one I'd be praying to. I'll only be gone for a matter of moments. The Outer Planes experience time quite differently to our own. Wait for me. Please.
Will he return like an old man? With 5 levels? Oh, we will see something.
Gale of Waterdeep. You look well.
Mystra. I never thought we'd speak again like this. Why am I here?
There is much unsaid between us, but time runs ever short. You discovered what lies at the heart of the Absolute, the Crown of Karsus. And you disobeyed my instruction. Why?
I didn't want to die. And when I saw the crown, I thought I might not have to, if I only understood its power.
And you believe you have the right to such an understanding? The past cannot be undone with self-pity, nor can a future be forged. Only with the truth will you see the way ahead. The fragment of magic you tried to return to me was not of my creation. It was the Karsite Weave. It is a corrupted, half-born magic, wrought in the brief moment Karsus ascended to godhood. It hungers for power, just as he did, and it can never be sated. You unleashed something that would consume all magic in existence, and yet you thought only of preserving yourself.
That can't be. It wasn't. It couldn't have been. I only wished to prove myself worthy. I had no idea.
You were already worthy. What you lacked was patience, and it cost you dearly. When the Karsite Weave entered your body, your gifts were the first thing it consumed. The only reason the orb sleeps is because I have allowed it to feed on the true weave. A temporary measure, but one that will not be enough to save us. With each day that passes, the Elder Brain threatens to become a new kind of god. Its worshippers, a scourge of soulless illithids. If you will not use the orb to end this abomination, then you must find a way to separate crown and host. When you've done this, you must surrender the Crown of Karsus to me.
I won't let you down again. When the Absolute is vanquished, I will surrender Karsus's powers to you. You have my word.
Thank you. May the Weave's light guide your purpose, and its wisdom guide your hand. The future of magic rests on your shoulders, Gale of Waterdeep. I promise you, it is a burden you are strong enough to bear.
You have
Anointed in splendor. I guess for all eternity. Okay, let's chat.
Back on mortal soil once more. I can't believe I saw it. After all this time.
How do you feel?
Relieved. Drained. Proud of myself for summoning the courage to go to her in the first place, and, if I'm being totally honest, a bit lightheaded. As if it wasn't enough to have seen her again. She didn't exactly summon me there for small talk. The Karsite Weave. Within me this whole time. I knew the orb was no ordinary ball of magic before it to be Karsus's malignant creation. Gods! How did I not see that?
How did you not? Okay, so I'm trying to remember a little bit more. I'm beginning to remember a little bit more from his backstory that he said. So he discovered. Okay, hold on. I'm not good with this magic concept though, because that's why I'm having trouble remembering it exactly. But basically, so when Netherese Empire fell, it was because Karsus was trying to become god of magic, right? And back then, it wasn't Mystra, it was Mistral. And Karsus, he succeeded. And in order to get rid of him or something like that, the weave was destroyed, right? The magic weave, it was destroyed. And because of that, there was no magic on Faerun for a while. Then Mystra appeared, and she pulled the weave back together. But it wasn't, if I remember correctly, it wasn't as impressive as it was before. And then Gale, he discovered some artifact or some way, some source of magic, basically, that he wanted to add to the weave, I think, because it was he figured it was like a strain from the old weave or something like that. I think I'm remembering it correctly. But when he did connect it, Mystra, or before he managed to connect it, Mystra got upset and she kicked him out, right? What we learned recently is that Karsus created like this ball or orb ball that apparently is that. So it was Netherese artifact, and what he did, meaning Gale, was try to add incompatible weave to what Mystra has. That's what upset her. Because he kind of wanted to surprise her, and she was like, oh my god, no, what is this? And she says that this orb, it has connection to Karsus weave, which is different from her weave, and it's more like power hungry, and it absorbs power, and because it was embedded in Gale, it basically ate his magic, I guess. Is that what I'm understanding? And the only reason why it's still active, I guess, is because she is feeding that orb with her magic. So she is basically protecting Gale, kinda. It's all too easy to miss things when we are blinded by desire.
True enough. There's a reason such unwitting heroes have been the backbone of lyric and legend for as long as both have existed. Even so, I was hardly some naive apprentice at the time. I considered myself an archmage, and yet was fool enough to be mistaken for a common conjurer. At least now I'm armed with the truth, and Mistra's expectations. Once I bring the Crown of Karsus to her, I can put everything right. The orb, too. I'll be myself again, for all that's worth.
Sure, let's try to placate him a little bit. You're a great man, with or without the orb.
I'll have to disagree with you there. Having not one but two parasitic entities within your body does very little for one's faith in one's personality. Still, I should take the compliment with the same generosity it was given, so thank you. If I could promise you one thing in return for your faith in me, it's this. I will use everything in my power to ensure we defeat this evil. I will not let you down. Now, I believe we've a date with an Elder Brain to get to. Shall we?
Alright, so that's that resolved. Hold on. So it still leaves the door opened to leave the crown to him. So he would have Karsite Weave. And apparently there are more weaves then. So there is this vanilla weave where that belongs to Mystra. Then there is Karsite Weave, which is, it's my understanding that it's like an artificial weave, and it's currently just free, I guess, not being used at all. And then we have Shadow Weave, which is supposedly connected to Shar. Okay, where to now? Sewers. Maybe let's go explore a little bit. Maybe let's talk with the Diabolist and have Gale with us. Maybe that's a good idea. I'm just trying to figure out what to do next. For sewers, I think we need Jaheira for rescuing Minsk. For rescuing Revengard, we need Will. Felgear is not resolved, but I'm in no rush, I guess.
Yeah, you're that rotter from the front page.
I don't really care about, well, I do care about kids being blown up, but so far I'm not sure how to proceed here. And I don't think I will find more information, so I think it's just the case of going there, right? Just pushing through, but that means killing a bunch of guards. But then again, now without Night Song, I'm pretty sure I can use non-lethal attacks to keep them alive, maybe. Let's read this. A self-help book explaining that true happiness begins with a tidy house and well-polished floorboards. Okay, Mr. Peterson. Jitters Corpwell.
It's not what it looks like. I promise.
Okay, what does it look like?
You don't want none of this. Trust me.
Who are you? What is happening here?
I can pay half now and half tomorrow. 2/3 even.
Do I look like I was born in a bathtub? If you can't afford it, stop wasting my time.
What is this about?
Stay clear now. I don't want any of that trouble I read about. Now, where do I know you from? Oh, you were in the Gazette. I don't want any trouble, mate.
3 ounces.
But that's twice what you just said.
I'm doing you a favor. You don't want it. It's no scales off my back.
I mean, it's level 1. I guess I shouldn't be killing level 1 people. You, cat! Stop. I got it, run away.
Look where's Sitting overhearing us. And don't.
It was half that a 10-day ago.
Hmm. Who are you?
The city is chock-a-block with bodies, thanks to these murders. I can barely keep up with all the orders.
Oh. You are making coffins, then? Can I help? Probably no. Okay. And we have here? Bunch of pigeons. It's nice. Mortach Grassy Sire.
Death's blessings upon you. I am Mortarch's sire,
Oh,
devotee of
Kalimvor. Nice.
I pray you find comfort among the dead, as I do. To rid ourselves of the coils of flesh is a beautiful thing.
That's it. Bilium?
My mum's down there. I put a candle in the box with her. She never liked the dark.
Great. Tombstones.
This tombstone has been vandalized. Its original wording replaced with Vampires are real. The stone on this vandalized tomb now reads, Fear the Lord of Bones. He never dies.
Casket will have to wait.
Here lies Anna Marie, my nanny, but good as mum.
Her rights will be said.
Rest in peace, Janina. Beloved mother, gone too soon. Honored Commander Harold Logerson, killed by deceitful followers of Baal. We will not let this happen again. Honored Commander Harold Logerson, killed by deceitful followers of Baal.
Again, could be an Easter egg from previous game.
Here rest the remains of Ronnie Morello. Cause of death, starvation.
Okay, let's get this Moses. What is this metal pipe?
This headstone has been vandalized, altered to read Rotting Place of Gothric Rillin.
Okay, let's dig him up, I guess. Ah! Hello.
Lady Luck bless you.
Who are you? Do you sell anything? No. What were you doing down here?
Sightseeing. What do you think? I filched the wrong baldy and got myself buried for the trouble. Stone Lord, he calls himself. More like stone shite.
I've heard of him. He's the new gang boss, right?
The very one. And my idiot self didn't realize till I was finger deep in his pockets. Won't be making that mistake again. Look, I ain't got much in the way of thanks, but the stiff below has some fancy doodads. You're welcome to them.
Grave robbing? Sure, why not? Magical pike. Garnet ring. Rapier.
I do, but they struggle as we do. You'll not find a casket for your daughter there.
This is ridiculous. I just want to bury my little girl in peace.
I understand. I will do what I can.
Kelmwar Mercy. Honorable Mortarch Skyr. My neighbors, a lovely couple in the prime of their lives, were found dead in their house yesterday. A burglary gone wrong, by the looks of it. They leave behind a young girl and no money for a burial. The odor is already potent, and they will be thrown in the Shauntar shortly. I'm sure you get many a letter like mine, so I'm sorry to add to your burden, but could you see it in your heart to perform rites for this poor couple? The neighborhood has scrapped together some coppers for the cost, but I confess it isn't much. May the Lord of the Dead grant them peace. Beldina Bone Knuckles. Okay. Okay. I missed something. What did I miss? When I was here, I think? No. When I went here, I talked with him. Wanted to talk again with her, I think.
To think a man lay buried beneath death's soil. It is an abomination of his will. You did well to free him.
She is not looking at me at all. Anyway, let's do this and give all of this to Karlach. I should, by the way, sell a bunch of stuff. Now she's encumbered, okay. We need to sell shit.
Still alive.
Now,
So that's progress.
let's go to... let's go to Southspan of Worms Crossing. I think there is a store that sells weapons, blacksmith. So I'm gonna sell a bunch of stuff there. I should go to camp as well, because I sent a bunch of shit there. Okay, hold on.
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical.
Actually, right? This guy here that helped us. Maybe I should give business to him instead. Dantelon's dancing axe. Yeah, let's go give him business.
Darling, it's very leather-like.
Hello, dear friend.
Something to ask.
What do you need?
Let's see what you are selling. Alright, and I want to sell this. This. I'm not gonna be using it. This we keep. This, and then from Karlach we want to sell all of this. That's a ton of gold. Okay, what can you give me for it? Gauntlets of the War Master. Targets have disadvantage on saving throws against your maneuver and weapon actions. That's actually cool. Chilling Strike. Your unarmed attacks deal an additional cold damage. Maybe it would work on druids. I don't think so. Blightbringer. Attacking gnomes or dwarves with this weapon receives bonus to attack roll. To attack and damage rolls. If it lands a critical hit, it also slows the target. That's actually... that could be cool. Also, we want this for sure. We can grasp, we don't care about. Do you have see invisibility? Probably no. Potion of healing, we want for sure. We could use a supply pack. I mean, we don't really need it. Let's take scroll. That works. Thank you for your business.
Your father bless you.
Yes. See, we are making friends. Now, I'm going to camp. I'm sorry. I know this is all of this is like a.
What's inside?
Not really progressing with the story, but I mean I just have to, right? Okay, so we have this book place. So we want to do. We learned how to do this. We are now a smart person. There we go, and now we can move it here. Oh my god. Look how awesome it is to be able to move stuff like so. Then armors. We are going to move all the new weapons that we got. Here. We'll check later if it's of any use to anyone, but I feel like the halberd is better than this axe, so I'm gonna be keeping the axe. I do want to maybe... What did I want to do with her? Right, because I have this halberd, it's actually a sentinel weapon, which is completely unrelated to sentinel feat, but with sentinel you can do... How much do you need actually? Just sentinel? Sentinel and reach weapon, I think. So you basically attack, move out, then he has to come closer, and because he's coming closer, you can do sentinel again. I don't remember. I won't be able to play it correctly anyway, so fuck it. What else do we have here? Food? Sure. No, that's not what we want. That's fucked up. Oh my god, this is so much easier than what we had before. So I did a stupid thing here. There it is. Okay, let's close it. And let's move all of this back here. Got nice horseradishes, nice sausages. Okay, that is nice. This, and this. We want to move to Karlach. Then scrolls, we want to move to Shadowheart. Go. Gale. Move your weapons, or like previous necromancy stuff here. I think that's it here.
What's next?
Oh, I have the magic touch.
Soldier.
Okay. Now leave the camp and go sell the rest.
Moving it. Time for a natter.
Darling, it's very...
What do you need?
I'm gonna be selling shit. I can sell shit, right? Yeah. Well, that doesn't yield much, but whatever. At least something. That's good. Yeah. Yeah. I am happy with this.
Short father, bless.
Let's get going.
I am happy with this, and now let's go back to Basilisk Gate, I think. And let's go back to the Temple of Kalimdor, I guess. Is it a Temple of Kalimdor? So Kalimdor is... I guess he's God of Death. And his cleric seas are basically all about last rites and stuff like that. So it's not... it's the good Lord of Death, basically. Because we also have the Death Tree, which are... I'm not even sure if they are gods or not, but they are basically evil gods of death. Whereas Kalimdor is good, in quotation marks. Oh, there is a murder target here. No, it's this guy in here, and I already talked with him, right? Oh, I remembered. There was a cat, and she escaped, and I was that's the thing that I wanted to check on, but I probably won't be able to find her. This is the beggars waiting for food stuff. Cat. This is where the one of the ballists was. I'm pretty sure we spoke with those people. And I'm not sure if I was here. In fact, it looks like I was not. Anita Fisher.
Lily has a goddamned coffin. I'm sorry, but our baby girl... Our baby...
I know, love. I know. If you're here for a burial, good luck. The carpenter around back claims there's a backlog. We asked for a child-sized coffin, but I said it'll take a month.
I am sorry for your loss.
7 years of age. And murdered. What kind of monster hurts a little girl?
Is this hack related?
We're going to get Lily a coffin, all right? Give her the burial she deserves.
I will try to talk with Carpenter later, but let's first go through here. Okay, mortuary. Valmorba.
I'm sorry for your loss, but it will be a 10-day before I can take your departed. Maybe more. If you notice any odours before then, treat the body with jasmine, honeysuckle, whatever you can get.
Sounds like you are pretty busy.
Well, there is a serial killer on the loose. Business is booming, unfortunately.
You have Auntie Ethel model. Who is this serial killer targeting?
Can't say. There are 100 theories, but I see no pattern in who comes through me door. Mind you, theories taking more lives than any one killer. The whole city is on edge. Ready to draw steel?
Do you trade? She can sell me a shovel.
Killing Bull's blessings.
Okay. Ayana last wishes.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Well, Morba, thank you for the grace and kindness you have shown me. You have gone above and beyond to give Ayana the best send-off she could have. I have enclosed gold for the casket to bring her luck and her favorite teddy bear. She loved that thing more than me, I used to joke. I pray it brings her as much comfort as Kelmwor's embrace did. Best wishes, Fiona. Is this one of her? No, that's Anita. So there is a bunch of kids being killed as well. Gravekeeper Journal. A diary written in a beautiful archaic script. Drawings of flowers detail every page. Today was difficult, but then again, what day hasn't been lately? It was a child this time. She was young and beautiful, her face peaceful despite the brutality of her death. Her parents had only coppers, but I waived my fee. I know I shouldn't. My savings are perilously low those days, but considering how she must have suffered, it was the least I could do for her family. I asked her parents if she had any favorite scents. They told me she loved the sea. A water baby, they called her. I prepared the body with wave moss, styling her hair with Chotler's oil. They cried when they saw her, hugging me, thanking me. I have never felt a deep connection to the gods. That is the Mortarch's purview, not mine. But moments like today give me purpose. As a gravekeeper, I provide comfort in grief, beauty in death, peace in sorrow. I only wish I did not have to do it so often. Alice last wish. Oh my god. Valmorba, as requested, here are my final wishes for once Kelmwar has summoned me. Apologies, I could not deliver them in person. My condition is progressing, and I dearly wish to clear my reading backlog while I still can. Precious time is better spent between the pages of a good book than on chores. I'm sure you understand. In lieu of flowers, I would like any mourners to spend the gold on helping the strays of the city. There are too many grey muzzles and sad eyes to behold for my liking. Beyond that, a simple coffin and a pleasant corner of your graveyard is all I ask. That, and that the following be read to the mourners on the day of my burial. Rest assured, they shall grasp its meaning. To my friends and family, I know the running joke has been that I'm prone to missing appointments and shirking responsibilities, but behold, I am here as promised, and prepared in advance. I write this knowing it might be the last time I put ink on parchment, so know that every word is true. Matty, I know we had our ups and downs, true, but I'm glad we parted on an up. It's amazing what rallying to help save the city can do for familiar relations. I will be there at your side for the final battles, even if you cannot see me. Add a few notches to your sword hilt for me, eh? I'm blessed to have you as a brother, as is TJ to have you as a father. TJ, promise me you will continue to be yourself, keep studying, writing, and working on your music. I will remain your constant fan, even if you can't see me. Give the rest of the world a chance to see you for who you are, the person I have long been privileged to know. Sawyer, I would happily trade every scrap of gold in the counting house for a few more moments of your company. No matter how dismal the world seemed at times, I always had our friendship to keep me going. I hope you will bring me goddaughter to visit me. I hope you will bring my, not me, bring my goddaughter to visit me from time to time. She has full permission to play atop my grave if she wishes. Now wipe your tears and find a cozy tavern to share stories about me. I will never be gone so long as you remember me. And be good, the lot of you, or I will be back to haunt you. All my love, Ali. Oh, no. That's not what I wanted. Oh, now I will have to edit stuff. Doesn't matter. Okay. So I wanted to speak with the person making coffins, so he will hurry up. I understand there is a backlog, but look at him. He's not doing anything.
Do you know of another graveyard we could use?
Look, he's running away. He knows I'm trying to speak with him.
The city is chock-a-block with bodies, thanks to these murders. I can barely keep up with all the orders.
I'm not leaving without a coffin.
Then you'll be a long time standing. Now, you want to bump someone else to the back of the queue? Fine, but it'll cost you.
This is for a kid. How would you feel if you lost a child? Oh my... This person. Difficulty class 20. What the fuck?
I have lost a kid, and I gave him the best send-off I could. Bloody hells. Fine. Tell them they can pick it up at sunset. Now, get out of my sight.
Nice. How come he changed voice actor in the middle of that? Who knows?
I won't bury Lily without a coffin. I refuse.
No one's suggesting that. You've just got to figure this out.
Your daughter's coffin will be ready soon. I took care of it.
You did? You hear that, honey?
Lily was our world. Knowing that she'll be able to be put to rest properly makes things easier. Thank you.
Here lies Bargus freely. He should have looked before he leapt.
There is a story about the dead that weighs heavily on my mind, but I do not wish to share it, I think. Yeah. But I was in this type of situation, not with a kid, but I had like a dead, I guess in the family, and it would have been I think very helpful if someone helped me to take care of things, like the coffin or whatever, because I managed to do it myself, but it was it wasn't easy.
Mighty Branwen, the foe hammer grants you honor in death. See Baldur, taken by Umberlee's rage, recovered by her grace.
Amberly is goddess of storms, so her rage was basically the storm, so he perished in the storm, and her grace, his body probably washed up on the beach or something.
This tombstone shows only the graven initials MT. Grint Thorg, fighter, lost in Durlag's tower. We couldn't recover your bodies, so we buried your 10-foot pole. Here rests Alistair Manley,
Can't help
taken
but feel
too
a
soon.
twinge of sorrow at this grave. But why? Who is this? That name on the tombstone before, it meant nothing to me, yet I felt a pang of loss all the same.
What do you think it means?
I think I knew that man. I think he helped me somehow long ago. And I grieved when he died. Not all Sharans don robes and dark armor. Some people live perfectly normal lives on the surface, blending in utterly, so that they can serve the Dark Lady in utter secrecy. And not every skill that the Dark Lady asks of her followers can be taught in the shadows. Some can only be mastered on the streets, in daylight, amidst crowds. Lying, tailing, observing without being seen, picking a purse without being felt. I think I must have been sent to learn all these things from the man in that grave. Alistair Manley. Sounds human, and the grave wasn't recent. He must have died some time ago. And I mourned him already. He'd surely not have been buried here if he was exposed. He must have taken the secret of his faith to the grave, undiscovered. A very Sharan ending.
See Baldur, taken by Umberlee's raid. This tombstone shows only the graven initials M. Grint Thorg, fighter, lost in Durlag's. Here rests Alistair Manley, taken too soon.
And that's it. Happy birthday. My love, you would have been 47 today. We celebrated with cake and ale. We sang your song. We imagined you were there with us and what you would say. Living without you doesn't hurt any less, but the pains become less harrowing. I adore you. Oh, so he had a family, at least, I guess.
One more hapless farmer boy, name unknown. Gwyn Highberry, stillborn but not forgotten. Ah, Sandrill, gone but ne'er forgotten. This headstone is anonymous, reading only, "As I am now, so you shall be." Here lies Flying Martha, who couldn't.
Couldn't fly?
Beloved little Tan, never forgotten. Kalimvor guide your soul.
Who is this Elsworth? Grotesque distension. Bloated beyond hope. Will explode at the slightest touch. Oh my god. Would this corpse do damage? Okay.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Seems like a good moment to talk.
Would Sarah like some flowers? They do a wonder at brightening up a grave. I bring fresh ones to my husband's every few days.
Sorry for your loss.
I'm not. My husband was an arse. But he gave me 3 beautiful kids. So the old goat gets flowers. I get them up by Bloombridge. A druid lives that way, so you know they're extra fresh.
She's behaving like a human, but she's an elf. Maybe she's like a half-elf. I don't know, show me flowers. No, she's high elf, not half-elf.
Flowers, every color of the rainbow. Right here.
Here lies Gaira Snake Mother Denise, matriarch to a brood of venomous daughters. Here lies Anonymous. Whoever you were, we buried you with care. Josie Ann Fountainhead, outstanding manip of the fists. L. Brenton, beloved. This tombstone has been vandalized and now reads, "Your money don't matter when you're dead, prick."
Don't waste a step.
Dortmel.
Keep a lookout. The Mortarch don't take kindly to raising the dead, but I won't be long, I promise.
Whatever you are doing, stop it. Magic isn't a game.
Ugh, you're worse than the Mortarch. Whatever.
Andreas Lothar, beloved of Ciro Lally, may we keep your hearth warm. Burial site of Garrett Dortmel, may you finally find your rest. Didn't know her name, we just called her Grimishka.
I'm gonna save you, Garrett. I promise.
What does... Hold on, wasn't Grimishka like those goblin cats?
Phidia Pengist, a noble lanceboard player to the last. Eldoth Kron, raise a glass to the poor bastard. J. Orchard, artificer of Gond, crafter of odd sockets. Adventurers Alexa and Orion Goodbeard, intrepid explorers of the Plane of Shadows.
Buried together.
Aradin the Elder, open the bloody gates. This tomb has been defaced with crude marks pointing downward. Here rots an executed traitor to the city. Do not repeat his mistakes. Here lies Arthur Bilfold, dedicated patron of unconventional arts. Prisoner 3046, commended to Jurgil's ledger.
I'm not recognizing any of those.
Beloved Agnes Schweitz, her smile shined like 1,000 suns.
My Agnes shall be dancing in the market. Flowers in her hair. Not here. Not like this. I hope the Grand Duke strings up whoever did this to her.
Why is the key just lying here? Who knows? Wave moss.
Hey, my folks are buried here. I'd love to pay them a visit.
Ah, see?
Here lie Pluck and Karlach Cliffgate. My parents. Hi, Mum. Hi, Dad. Sorry I haven't visited. I've been, away. But I'm back now, and I brought friends.
I miss you so much. But I'm happy and getting up to some really important shit. Maybe you can see for yourselves. I don't know. You're with me here. Anyway. Taters.
Taters?
Meant I love you in the Cliffgate household. I can't even remember how it started anymore. Lost family law. There was a lot of silly nonsense in our house. My mates used to say we had our own personal language. I guess I'm the last remaining speaker. Mum used to say there was no such thing as death. That there was only change. Dad thought that was a load of woo. That gone meant gone unless you'd struck a deal with one of the gods. Said he had better things to do in life than beg favors off immortals. I'm not sure what I believe.
It's the ultimate mystery. Let's put it that way.
Something to look forward to. Bit morbid, but true all the same.
Here lies Karlak Cliffgate, beloved wife and mother. Here lies Pluck Cliffgate, beloved husband and father. Antonio Bongal, proud father of Wulbren, remembered by the sun.
Wasn't Wulbren one of the gnomes that we were trying to save? And we failed? Yeah, Wulbren. We never found the prisoners in Moonrise Towers. I guess he's dead.
M. Kerwin, treasured. Antonio Bongal, proud father of Wulbren, remembered by the sun. Here
Well.
lies Ogre Bob, his arm anyway, it's all that would fit. He will be missed at Whitburn Quarry. Final resting place of Dolcan Elendara, ever close to your beloved Elfsong Tavern. Here lies Duncan, last of the Gory clan, who died without issue.
Blackware?
A statue of Jurgle, lord of the end of everything, the final scribe of the fate of the deceased.
And those we talked about with, I guess. We talked with those tombstones. I
A loved one's grave with a bouquet, freshly picked.
think I will save the game here and we will end the episode for now. I'm not sure we did much this episode, but I'm getting a little bit tired, so we will end here. Hope you enjoyed, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time when we go talk with Diabolist, I think, and explore a little bit more of the city. So, big plans. Goodbye.